Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. Welcome newbies, welcome back subscribers, and welcome cross watchers. This is going to be the general reading for the month of February for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Being a general reading, it cannot and will not resonate with everyone, so take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, I'm just not tuning into your specific energy. But I encourage you to go and watch the videos for the other signs that make up the rest of your natal chart. Sometimes those messages can resonate a little bit more than your sun sign. Also keep in mind that time is fluid, so regardless of when I recorded this and uploaded it, whenever you were guided to this video is when you were intended to hear a message in it. And one more thing, don't get caught up on the gender of the cards. Nothing is gender specific in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us, and that is what I'm picking up. So I have fully meditated and shuffled all of my decks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm just going to give each one a couple of shuffles. I hope everyone is having a great start to the new year, the new decade. All right. Spirit, what is the overall theme of February for Leo? What is the overall theme of February for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Okay. All right. Here we go. So we have warrior women. Have you answered your deepest calling? And we also have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Heavy energy of you being called towards your soul purpose, towards your path that you are supposed to be taking. At the bottom of the deck here, we have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So I do feel like you are definitely being pulled towards something. You might be getting a lot of messages or having dreams. I'm just feeling a lot of High Priestess energy here, about very tapped into your intuition, about where you need to go. I feel like you are coming into awareness of what your soul purpose is and where you need to go in order to fulfill that, your soul mission. And Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? I mean, both of these, it's interesting because in the tarot, Strength card represents Leo. And I am getting a lot of strength energy off of this warrior woman. I feel like you're definitely being called to take action on something. I'm going to read from the book because I feel like there could be a really good message here. You are here for a reason. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-fed life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have toward answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you are feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from the heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand, rather than things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then as uncomfortable as it might feel, it's actually a sign that you are on the right track. Let me this one. The word Imrama means a journey of the soul, a voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our soul knows the way. If you pulled this card, you are either being called on a soul journey or are already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. When we journey to places that our soul remembers, a shift takes place, both within us and to the planet as well. You are being called to journey to a place that is sacred to your soul. Perhaps it is to journey to the world's sacred sites, or called to cross the country, climb a mountain, lie on the desert floor, or drink from an ancient well. There are places to see and old friends to meet. I see spontaneous pilgrimages in your future. If a physical voyage isn't possible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. So yeah, that's exactly what I was picking up. I feel like you are definitely on a soul journey here. You are recognizing your soul purpose, the path that you need to take. And I believe that you are in the initial stages of journeying towards your soul purpose, and it's all divinely orchestrated. It is all divinely guided. And it's gonna take some strength and some courage for you to take this next step on this journey. It could be starting a new career. It could be a new relationship. It's going to resonate differently for everyone, but I do definitely see that you are coming into your soul purpose. Let's see if we can get some more cards, some more information about what this soul purpose is. Spirit, please show us, what is this calling for Leo? What is this in regards to? Oh my gosh, I felt this card too. I should have called it out. I felt it when I was meditating and shuffling. Time to go. This is a sign. Oh my gosh, this is a sign. I felt this card too. My goodness. If you have been hesitating on something or questioning something, this is your sign from Spirit that it is time to go. It is time to take that leap of faith. It is time to journey down that path. See, look in the, you can see it's like she's on this path. It's not very clear. She might not really know where she's going, but she knows that she is just being called to journey down this path towards this doorway. Now, what is on the other side of that doorway? You can't really tell. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I felt that too. I felt that too. And then we have milk and honey in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Cards in reverse in this deck do have a protection message, so I am going to read that one as it does seem to have a pretty good message here. Okay, milk and honey. A nameless unease compels you to turn to pleasure and comfort as a means to escape what's really going on. It works in the moment, but only fleetingly, before the feelings return and you need to re-up until you're exhausted. Feeling worse than before, you may continue struggling, or you may see the light and choose to surrender to Spirit. Now is the time for practicing extreme self-care. If you can, do so before you engage in behaviors you'll regret later. You were so loved, so cared for. Feel love and compassion for yourself. Turn your troubles over to the divine for healing. That's all that counts right now. So that might be a very specific message for someone. But I do think that perhaps I'm getting the sense that you may know what you need to do to fulfill this longing, this calling. But you may have been putting it off. And I'm really picking up on talking about self-care. It's almost like this is for yourself. This is something that is going to help you and to fulfill you, make you happy, bring you joy, bring you this fulfillment that you haven't yet received or achieved. I feel like maybe you have been trying to ignore that, but it's like it's coming through very clearly that there's something here and you probably have been feeling it. I feel like so many people are waking up right now. We're all being activated. We're all raising our level of consciousness and awareness to help raise the frequency of our planet to come into this higher alignment. And I feel like you know that you need to take this next step in order to do this, but you have not wanted to do that because it's going to have to break you out of your comfort zone. I'm getting so much like stuck in a comfort zone feeling here. And you're not wanting to take action because you're afraid of where this path is going to lead you. But Spirit is coming through very strongly that it is time. It is time for you to journey. And I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I cannot believe that when I was shuffling, I could feel the energy of this card. And right now when I was shuffling, I was thinking that would be so weird if this card came out because I'm having this feeling between these two cards. Where are you being called to journey to? Have you answered your deepest calling? It's like Spirit saying, hello, your calling is here. Where? It's time to go. And then this card comes out. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gonna be starting this year off strong, I can see, Leo. All right, so let's see if we can get some other messages about this. Let's see what is going to be taking place in your outer world in February. Spirit, what is going to be happening in Leo's outer world in February? Okay. Gosh, I feel like I'm having a hard time like shuffling this deck right now. Okay. So we have the Hermit and we have the Star. Both major arcana. When I split the deck, when I first started doing that shuffle, I saw the Hermit. So yeah, major arcana, which means this, you are going to be going through a major life change, transformation. With the Hermit and the Star, this is such powerful energy. This is energy of ultimate enlightenment. With the Hermit, Virgo energy here, you could be dealing with a Virgo, but I'm really getting a sense that you are really going inside, doing some inner reflection, some introspection to really understand where it is that you are being called to journey to, what your soul purpose is, what your life path is, what your soul mission is in this lifetime. You're really going to go inside to figure that out. And I believe it is going to bring some healing here. And I believe it's also going to bring some awareness on what is going to bring you fulfillment. The Star represents ultimate wish fulfillment. This also represents healing as well. So going inside, you could be healing. I just heard inner child. So it could be inner child, but it could be past life stuff as well. Aquarian energy, but I just get this strong feeling that you're going to go inside and you're going to gain enlightenment about what is going to bring you happiness and fulfillment and healing. And well, let's see what, I mean, the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck there. So that's all about taking action, you know, forward movement. Let me clarify. Spirit, what are the messages? What is there? Okay. Wow. The Magician. Whew. Another major arcana. Yeah, this is powerful. I feel like you're manifesting this. I'm getting so much like energy of complacency between these two cards that it's like you are just stuck in a routine, living like the, you know, and I don't mean to say that like, you know, negatively, because we are creatures of habit and it is normal for us to create routines. But I'm getting this feeling of complacency, whether you feel complacent in your career, your job, your friendships, your relationship, whatever it is. And I'm getting this sense that you want this change, but you don't exactly know where this change is going to take you. Or I'm getting a sense that you almost don't even really know truly what about your life you want change. And I feel like that's why, because at the bottom of the deck here we have the Two of Swords. This is a card of indecision. It's also a card of inaction as well. And I'm getting a whole lot of indecisiveness for some reason. Now, take it however it resonates, but I feel like you're going to take time this month to go inside and really do some inner reflection on you and what it is that you want, what is going to bring you happiness, fulfillment, peace, love. And you're going to actually take action towards manifesting these things into your life. I really do believe that. Whew. All right. Well, let's see how this plays out internally. Spirit, what happens in Leo's inner world in February? What is going to take place in Leo's inner world in February? It's so weird. I'm having like such a hard time shuffling this deck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is a lot more cards than I really wanted to take, but I'm just going to take them. So the Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, the Hanged Man, Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups, this is exactly what I was talking about, this feeling of complacency, of boredom, of discontentment, essentially. I am feeling that you feel discontent and complacent about something in your life, and you are realizing that you need to walk away from something so that you can walk towards something. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something that is no longer bringing you fulfillment in pursuit of what is going to bring you fulfillment. So I do feel like that is exactly kind of what, and that's exactly what I was saying earlier too. With the Six of Wands, this could represent success and achievement, but it also represents recognition. And I'm really getting this strong sense that you are finally recognizing this. You've been in this feeling or this place of not wanting to take action. The Hanged Man is all about, you know, they're just hanging there. They're not moving. It's also a card of feeling stuck as well. So I'm getting this sense that perhaps you have felt stuck about something in your life, and you're finally realizing what it is that you need to do to change that. This could also represent a shift in perspective. It also represents surrendering to the divine. And like I said earlier with this Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms, I feel like you are being guided to this by spirit, by your angels, by your guides, by your ancestors. And I feel like this might represent you finally surrendering to the divine to allow this to come in. With the Three of Pentacles, you're finally realizing what it is that you need to work towards. This is about teamwork and collaboration. So it could definitely represent someone that you are going to collaborate with, that you are going to work with. This could represent a person, but this also just represents work as well. And I feel like what you're working towards is this 10 of Pentacles. This is abundance and success, achievement, ultimate fulfillment in the real world, in the 3D. This is something tangible. So I feel like what you're doing in your inner world, you're coming into this realization, you're recognizing what it is that you need to change in order to achieve this fulfillment and abundance in your 3D world. At the bottom of the deck here, we have the Seven of Swords. Now, for some reason, because the Seven of Swords could represent something kind of sneaky. So I almost feel like you're kind of being secretive about this. Now, with the Hermit, that also can represent isolation. So I almost feel like this is sneaky in the sense that you're kind of keeping this to yourself for right now. You're kind of isolating yourself so that you can go within and figure this out. But I'm also feeling just a very secretive kind of energy off of this. It's almost like, you know, you're being kind of sly. I'm getting that as opposed to like sneaky behavior, something that's, you know, and then underneath that, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, I do feel like this is definitely about what is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. This could also represent like a new beginning in love. And like I said, with the Three of Pentacles, maybe this is someone coming in and you're wanting to work with them. But I'm just getting a sense of something that is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. So I want to see what is coming towards you. What is coming towards Leo Spirit in February? Whoa, way too many cards. Way too many cards. Spirit, what is coming towards Leo in February? What is coming towards Leo in February? It's weird, this deck feels so jumpy. Like, I just feel like it's jumping. Okay. The High Priestess. This is what's coming towards you. Like I said, you know, I feel like you are coming into some inner wisdom here. This is inner wisdom, ancient knowledge, intuition. Intuition. You are really tapping into your intuition to help guide you. The High Priestess also represents someone who is very secretive, very hush-hush. And it's interesting because I said that earlier. I feel like this is something that's kind of, you know, hush-hush. Okay, let's see. What is this? Spirit, please clarify the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? For what is coming towards Leo. Oh my gosh. Four of Wands. Wow, so this definitely could be in regards to a soulmate. I do see, you know, this as 1111, twin flame, soulmate energy, but it could also represent you finding stability. Stability. It could also represent celebrating something. But I'm kind of, because at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Ace of Wands. So more fire energy, but this is a passionate new beginning. So I feel like you are finally understanding what is going to bring you happiness, fulfillment, bring this passion back into your life. It could definitely be in regards to a person, a soulmate. But I am sensing, because underneath that we do have the King of Cups. So this could represent a water sign. But this is someone who feels very, very deeply and is very in control of their emotions. So I am almost getting the sense that that's actually representing you, just really digging deep into your emotions and understanding what it is that you truly want. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Wands. Why is the Four of Wands here? For Leo, for what is coming towards them in February. Why is the Four of Wands here? Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the Chariot. Most definitely could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer. And we have Strength. Leo energy. Oh my gosh. I'm almost, because that King of Cups was at the bottom of the deck, I'm almost feeling like you could be dealing with a Cancer. And this might represent, and this is only going to resonate with, some of you. This could definitely represent Cancer and Leo coming together, because the Four of Wands could be soulmate. But this is forward movement. This Chariot is forward movement, taking action. This is finding a balance between your masculine and your feminine energy, the light and the dark. This is finding that balance and taking action. And I feel like, again, going back to that warrior woman, and it's interesting I said I was picking up the Strength energy here. I feel like you are having to be very courageous about moving forward. And I mean, High Priestess, Chariot, and Strength card here with the Four of Wands, these are all very powerful energies, and Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So I'm telling you, this is going to be a major shift, a major shift. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. This is, again, another card about finding balance. It also represents divine guidance, divine intervention, divine timing. So I feel like I can't stress that enough. Here underneath that we have Judgment. So this could be a second chance, but I'm really getting a strong sense of renewal here, a rebirth of yourself. I feel like you're having to release something in order to, you're walking away from something with this Eight of Cups. You are walking away from something. I want to see what that is. Spirit, what is Leo walking away from? What is Leo releasing in February? Way too many cards. What is Leo releasing in February? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. When all those cards fell out, the Sun was at the bottom. And I did see that, and that was the only one I saw. Look at this. This is beautiful. What are you releasing? We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Five of Swords. You are releasing negativity. What did I say? You're releasing something. You're releasing conflict, defensiveness, sadness, regret, pettiness. If you were in a relationship or a situation, whether this is work, family, friendship, romantic partner, and there was this energy present, you're leaving that behind. You 100% are leaving that behind. This could represent that you are leaving behind sadness about what is missing in your life. Yeah, I just got a strong sense that like somebody feels like something is missing from their life. So take that however it resonates. But yeah, the Seven of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, and then the Sun coming out with them. More Leo energy here. So this is so beautiful that you are showing up in your reading. This is divine masculine energy as well. I feel like releasing this negative energy is going to bring you towards your ultimate happiness. The Sun is the best card in the tarot. It is positivity, success, achievement, happiness, fulfillment, love. Every good thing that we could possibly want and feel is represented in this beautiful energy. It's massive. And again, like another major arcana. And at the bottom of the deck, another major arcana with the Fool. You have to take this leap of faith. You have to take action on releasing this in order to bring yourself closer to what it is that you truly want. The Fool. This is a new beginning. This is the beginning of a new journey, a new soul journey. Underneath that, we have Justice, yet another major arcana. I feel like you are finding justice in something, perhaps because you're walking away from this negative energy. And it's funny because these three cards came out together and then the Sun came out like separate, but they all four came out. So it's like this for sure is what you're leaving behind so that you can manifest. You can draw in this Sun. You just need to be brave and take this leap of faith towards this new beginning. But I feel like there's karmic justice here, again, with balance. You know, Justice Libra energy is all about balance. And that's what I was saying before with the Chariot, finding balance. You know, Temperance card also represents balance as well. So let's see what action you need to take in order to get where it is that you need to go. Spirit, what action does Leo need to take in February? Two of Swords came out again. Indecisiveness. What action does Leo need to take in February? I do want to say that that actually came out in reverse, which could represent you no longer being in this energy of inaction, indecisive. What action does Leo need to take in February? Oh, okay, wants to know. Temperance again. What action does Leo need to take in February? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, again. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords, which actually came out in reverse. We have Temperance, and then we have the Emperor. This is all about taking action. This is about stepping into your true authenticity, stepping into your power, and taking action. Again, divine masculine energy here. Aries energy as well. Sagittarian energy. I feel like you need to release this indecision. Surrender to the divine. This represents divine guidance, divine timing, divine intervention. I feel like you need to surrender to the divine and allow this to come in and to step into this power of taking action. At the bottom of the deck, again, we have the Fool, a new beginning. And underneath that, we have the Moon, which Piscean energy represents fears. It represents unknown. This also is very similar energy to the High Priestess, being very secretive, but for some reason I'm getting the sense of fear, like something has been holding you back. What I was picking up on earlier, it's like you kind of have an idea of what you need to do, but you're afraid to take action because you're afraid of taking this leap of faith. You're afraid of where this is going to, how this is going to change your life. Underneath that, we have the Ace of Cups again. So I am really strongly feeling that there is a new beginning here in something that is going to be so much more emotionally fulfilling for you. You just have to release your fears and your anxieties and take this leap of faith. Oh my gosh, Leo. What a reading, my goodness. I want to see if you are dealing with a soulmate here. What messages does Spirit have? Spirit, what messages do you have for Leo, February? Whoa. Okay, those ones really wanted to come out. Okay, so we have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. This could definitely be in regards to a relationship or a partner, a soulmate, a karmic partner. But honestly, I feel like this is more so for you. Like, you need to be honest with yourself. Perhaps being honest with yourself is making you have to be honest with someone else. I am kind of picking up on that. You also have turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So I feel like this is really tapping into, like, going within, understanding your heart and understanding what it is that your heart is wanting. Being truthful about that, being honest about that, and opening that up, clearing that up so that you can actually attract what you're trying to manifest. You also have act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they're with you, so you will always consider them. So for you who are in a relationship, read that however it is. For those of you who are single, who aren't in a relationship, but you're hoping to, attract someone into you with this Four of Wands, I'm getting a strong sense of consideration here. Like, you need to be more considerate, and you need to, this could also represent, okay, so I got it. Wait, okay, I got it. Okay. So this, I'm getting a strong sense that when you manifest, you have to manifest from a place of already having it. Because if you manifest from a place of not having it, and which is essentially a place of loss, you are actually going to just attract to you more of what it is that you don't want instead of what you don't have. So I think that if you are trying to manifest a soulmate into your life, you need to act as if this person is already here, present in your life. Think about how that's going to change your life. Almost start living your life as if this person were there in the 3D, because then that creates this space for this to actually start to come into you. At the bottom of the deck here, we have love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So again, I was feeling this hesitancy, this kind of questioning. Maybe you felt some insecurity around that. But it's like Spirit is coming through strongly with whatever it is that you want, truly want, you are so deserving of it. Sorry, my dog is like... So let's see what guidance or advice Spirit has. Okay, bud. Okay. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm so sorry about that, Leo. I had to just make sure my dog was okay. Oh no. Okay. He is totally picking up on the energy that's here right now. He's so excited, and I feel that for you. It's like I feel so much energy. Okay, so let's see what guidance or advice Spirit has for you for February. Hey, bud. Spirit, what guidance or advice do you have for Leo for February? Okay, wow. Communication is key. Interesting, because we also have honesty is essential, speak with love and truth. So perhaps, and I am kind of picking up on that too, perhaps what you need to leave behind is a partner, a karmic partner. Maybe this is someone that you have had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of egoic type of behaviors that have created betrayal and defensiveness and sadness in your relationship. Now, again, that's only going to resonate with some of you, but perhaps you're having to really communicate to this individual about what is actually going to bring you happiness. At the bottom of the deck, we have bring love into the situation. So you could definitely be dealing with a soulmate here. This time to go. Looking at this now, it's almost like it's almost as if she's running. She's moving very quickly. Perhaps you're having to really walk away, more like run away from something. Now, that's not going to resonate with everyone, but I do think that you have to really, really dig deep with the Hermit and the High Priestess here. These are two powerful energies. Look at all the purple. This is, intuition, third eye, crown chakra energy here about going inside and understanding what it is that is going to bring you happiness and fulfillment, what is going to bring love into your life. Oh, wow. And underneath that, we have another Aquarian card here. Show the world the real you. So we have new moon in Aquarius and full moon in Aquarius. So this is about being real, being authentic with yourself, with the others. And I feel like it's interesting. Both of these cards coming up, honesty is essential and turn on your heart light. It's almost exactly what this is. Bring love into the situation and show the world the real you. This is about being authentic and honest, and this is about what is going to bring love into your life. This is activating your heart chakra. So very interesting. I feel like Spirit is really coming through strongly with that message that you need to be honest about what is going to bring you happiness and love, what is going to bring that passion back into your life. And whether you're having to communicate this with someone else, or whether this communication is within, with your higher self, and asking for guidance on how to navigate this, like that's all going to be individual. And I do want to point out underneath that, a time for healing. So I do think that you are definitely healing here with this Temperance card. You're definitely healing. Yeah, wow, what a very interesting reading, Leo. This is what I have for you. Please, if it resonated, show support, like, comment, subscribe. I feel really invested in this right now. So if this is your message, if this is your story, please comment below. I would love to know. And yeah, I hope that this brought you messages that you needed to hear, and it helps guide you in whichever way that is needed for you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.